Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Earth and Owl and Beginners Week Live. I can see we have quite a few people joining in the chat here. So we had a great response to yesterday's workout. I had a lot of messages and feedback. So someone please let me know, like I always ask at the top of every class, that you are hearing and seeing okay. You can hear me clearly. I have a guest today, so let me introduce my guest. Some of you probably recognize this is Jenny. Jenny is part of the Lymph Love crew, and if you're unfamiliar with that, there is a series on my channel that follows, let's see, how many? 5 of us? 6 of us? And most of the women who participate in the Lymph Love series have some sort of chronic illness, autoimmune disorder. They're just working through health challenges. So Jenny's been a part of that for the last just over 3 months, and we are having a lot of fun and making great scale and non-scale victories, correct?
Yes.
Yes. All right, so please start stretching, and I'm just going to go over a couple of really quick things from comments that I had on yesterday's video. We've got Laura, Teresa, a lot of my regulars, Casey, Rob. All right, we're doing well? Okay. So I had a few people reach out about feeling dizzy or nauseous. That is a pretty common beginner complaint. So if you happen to feel dizzy or nauseous, you may need to scale back. Like I said yesterday, it's very normal for beginners to start with only a minute or 2. And I know that doesn't feel like very much, but there's a great deal happening in your body when you rebound, specifically in your lymphatic system. So listen to your body, and if you need to start with just a few minutes, that's fine. Also, I want to mention that repeating workouts is good. So if there were aspects of yesterday's video that you struggled with, try it again. Try it again until you get comfortable and confident with those moves. And then lastly, if you're enjoying these videos and finding them helpful, I always appreciate if you share and spread the word. That helps me a bunch. Okay, I think we're all set to go. We're gonna start for just a few minutes. I'm gonna hit my timer, and we're gonna go just a couple of minutes music-free, reviewing some of the moves from yesterday, and then we're gonna move on and learn some new stuff. All right, here we go. So we started yesterday with our momentum bounce. Our feet are connected to the rebounder. You can see Jenny's barefoot today. I am not. Again, shoes is a personal preference. Knees slightly bent, and we're going to keep our feet connected and just allow the weight of our body to propel us up and down. This is our momentum health bounce. Again, if you stay right here for the entire 15 minutes today, that is a-okay. We just want you on your rebounder and moving. And if any move feels inaccessible to you, you can come back to this. Now, I usually kind of let my arms swing a little bit here. We're just taking a few deep breaths. We've been at this already 45 seconds. Let's go another 15. We're going to progress on to the calf raise. We're going to start making this bounce just a little bit bigger. We talked about how this really fires up your calves. So you can see I'm starting to lift my heels a little more off the rebounder. And in my body, I need to get a little bit lower, really hinge and engage those core muscles. Perfect. Also, one thing I did not touch on yesterday is that our health bounce and all of our bouncing is really a push down into the rebounder. We're not trying to get real high and jump up like we would on a big backyard trampoline. We want to think of it as more of a push, which really activates your legs. All right, we're going another about 20 seconds here. We'll have been health bouncing for 2 minutes, and then we're going to move on. I'm going to turn on the music. Don't forget, there is a Getting Started playlist at the top of my channel if you need some form tutorials or other helpful FAQ videos. All right, 3, 2, 1. Keep health bouncing, Jenny, and you at home. I'm going to turn the music on. We're going to get a little beat going here. I assume everyone can hear and see a-okay. I've got lots of thumbs up. So here we go with the music, turning it up. Little jazzy disco music. Deep breath in. Waiting for that beat. It's on the way. There it is. We're getting our hands going here. All right, we're gonna take this to a march. In 4, 3, march right here. Jenny's really good at rhythm, so we like to be in sync if we can. Now, when we walk down the street, if you're standing still and I say, take a step, you're automatically going to choose your dominant leg. So probably when you started marching, you started with your dominant leg. That's fine. We're gonna carry that for a while, and then we're gonna try switching to our non-dominant leg. We're gonna take this march out, then in 4. Here we go. Now you can see I like to get my arms pumping, get those arms involved as much as possible. It's just gonna get your heart rate up. I have a whole bunch of rebounder walk workouts. If you like this class today, the marching, you might check those out. Let's go 8 more right here. We're gonna take this to a front and back, feet just a little narrow. In 4, 3 right here. Kind of getting to know your rebounder, how much room you have. Couple more sets. We're gonna widen the feet a little bit, make this a wide front to back. In 8. In 4. All right, here we go. If your rebounder were a square, it's like you're stepping to the corner. We're already 5 minutes in. Couple more sets. All right, last 8 right here. Coming back to our regular march. Here we go. So I think Jenny and I both, our lead leg is our right leg, correct? So we're gonna kind of swap this over to the left. You swap over to whichever your non-dominant leg is. We're gonna take it out and in 4. To the left, right here, left for us. You got that non-dominant leg, it's easy to throw it off. Right, in, left, right, in, left, right, in. Okay, let's come back to our health bounce. That's all right. We did not practice beforehand, so let's try it again. Think left, right, okay? Here we go, in 4. Left, right, here, left, right. So if anything, that's just working your brain. It's called a dual task activity. When you're physically working your body, but your brain is also mentally engaged, this helps with memory, improving your memory. Now, if you're mirroring us, our left is going to be your right. All right, 8 more right here. Are we ready to go front to back? In 4. Non-dominant leg stepping first. We're gonna take it wide in 4. Here we go. Sometimes I call this a hip walk because I kind of get my hips moving with it, but it's optional. All right, 8 more right here. Coming back to our march, you can use your dominant leg now. 4, 3, here we go. Deep breath. Now, last little bit of marching before we move on to something else. We're gonna break this down into counts of 8. Regular march, out in, front back narrow, and front back wide. Counts of 8. Let's try it. Keep it right here. 8 more counts. Taking it out and in 4. Front back narrow. Here we go. And wide. Coming back to your march, right here. Good job. One more time. Counts of 8. Hang tight. I'm gonna check comments really quick. I think we got a new song coming on. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, Tanya's on the live. Hey, Tanya. All right, all right. 8, 7. Tanya's also in the lymph love. Out and in, right here. And front back narrow. And wide. All right, we're down to 5 minutes. Come back to your health bounce right here. Are we ready to move on? Yes, okay. This is called a tiptoe jog. We're going doubles. So just like you're kind of walking down the street, right knee, left knee. Whichever side you want to start with. I'm just saying rights and lefts today for us. Normally I say side 1, side 2. So we've got bend, bend. How we doing with this? Good. Now, Jenny and I usually do something a little different here. I am using my opposite arm, opposite leg. Sometimes it's easier to do same arm, same leg. Tiptoe. Now you can see I've gotten pretty low here, pretty hinged at the waist. Just lifting those heels alternately. We're down to 3.5 minutes. Remember the form? Remember it's a push down into the rebounder. Let's go 8 more doubles. We're gonna try single time. Here we go, singles. Now you can really get your arms pumping here. Kind of like we're jogging, right? That's what we're moving towards. If you have knee issues, ouchy knees, knee problems, you've had knee surgery, anything along those lines, I like the tiptoe jog over the regular jog because it's easier on my knees. And you can still get those arms pumping, really working your heart rate up, burning those calories if that's your goal. We all have kind of different goals when it comes to rebounding. So if the knees are an issue, keep it right here. Otherwise, I'm going to encourage you to try just barely lifting your feet off the rebounder. As you start to lift your feet, think about your core. You've got to engage it even more. Use those abdominal muscles to bring the leg up. Great job, everyone. We're down to about 90 seconds. We're going to finish our final minute with our health bounce. "20 seconds right here." We hanging in there? Okay. Jenny's kids bought her a rebounder for Christmas. She'd been using mine, coming to the Lymph Love classes, but liked it well enough to get your own. All right, let's come back to our health bounce. It can be that momentum. You can lift your heels, whatever you are comfortable with. "45 seconds. "30 seconds. Almost done. We're going to cool down together. I'm going to answer any questions that might be there in the comments. Let me know how you did today with today's moves. "5 seconds. All right, let's do a little side to side here, just kind of a step and tap. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. If you find you're breathing heavily, try to slow that breath down, in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to let the heart rate come down. I'm going to turn down the music. We're going to cool down. Susan says, "So glad Jenny was able to make it. This looks so fun." Was it fun?
It was absolutely fun.
It was totally fun. Yes, we always enjoy ourselves when we are rebounding together. All right, very good. So we're going to keep stepping side to side. As I mentioned yesterday, warming up, cooling down, doing some regular stretching is only going to benefit you and help you. It's going to help with sore muscles. It's going to help with some of the beginner issues, including burning calves, sore feet, things of that nature. I did have someone reach out yesterday, and they were very new to my channel. They said, I opened my rebounder on Christmas, and I rebounded for over 30 minutes, didn't watch the form tutorial, didn't stretch, and they could barely walk the next day. And so, of course I asked, well, were you stretching? Did you watch the form tutorial? And she had no idea that those even really existed. So important to get started kind of getting that information and learning. And it's not as easy as it looks, and it's not like jumping on a backyard trampoline. All right, let's step off here, and you can kind of go to that corner, and we're just going to reach down, kind of stretch the backs of our legs. Let the muscles of your face relax. Let your head droop down. Let your arms be heavy. Equal weight distribution in your feet. And as a reminder too, I know I've chit-chat a lot today, but I'm trying to get as much information out there as possible without overwhelming people. But if you were only able to go a few minutes, that's great. That's great and totally normal. A few more breaths here. All right, bend your knees, nice flat back, lift and rise slowly. Let's do a little twist, so just letting your arms float around you. Let me know if you have any questions. I haven't seen any, I don't think, popping up here, but I'll double check in a moment. All right, a little side reach. So on the docket for tomorrow, we're going to learn a few more new moves, and then the next day will be a little bit of a review because a lot's coming at you really fast. I understand that. If you need to slow down, maybe you just repeat the first few days' videos for a while before you move on to the third or fourth. That works. Take it at your own pace. Don't forget there are other beginner series on my channels, 3-minute, 5-minute lymph love that Jenny's in. All right, let's finish up with our knees to chest. So maybe your legs go that way and mine will go this way here. We don't have a whole lot of space in this room. And just kind of draw those knees in, hug them in. Take a couple slow, deep breaths. And really think about your low back here. And you can certainly continue to cool down for as long as you want. You can go find a yoga video, do a little more stretching. When my kids have like any kind of hurt, I'm like, did you stretch? Did you do? It's like did you drink any water and did you stretch? All right, feet coming down to the ground. Thanks everyone for joining us today. Are the Saturday, Sunday live classes open to all? So this week's beginner live series, there's 6 of them that we're doing from yesterday through Sunday. Those are public. My normal live videos are member only. So I'm live 4 times a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. And if you go to my website, 𝐒𝐻𝐢𝐬𝐴𝐿𝐻.com, it explains what the classes are. Tuesday is handlebar hit. Thursday is gentle strength. Saturday is my more challenging choreography. And then Sunday is called Sunday 60. And my website kind of breaks down what those are, but those are typically members only. But this is kind of a special week, calling it Beginners Week Live for all the people who received Rebounders for Christmas and just kind of want to get off on the right foot, get started safely so that this can be a long-term sustainable exercise for them. So yes, thank you for that question. And lots of comments, just double checking. All righty. That's it. I'll be back tomorrow for the continuation of this week. Hope you can join. Feel free to reach out, Nikki@earthandowl.com, if you have any questions or concerns. Happy to help to the ability that I am able. All right, everyone. See you next time. Bye-bye.